Today we're going to be covering our 10th and final exercise, which is autonomous driving or auto driving. What is autonomous driving? It's a vehicle capable of driving without any human interaction. It uses sensors to detect obstacles around it and control its movements. The sensors also send instructions to the control that control the steering, braking, and all the other driving functions. It can provide an opportunity in delivery industries because it could make delivery more effective and more efficient. Norway is the current world leader, the US follows closely behind it, and France is much farther off. Who's using it? Currently, it is in testing protocols. Delivery companies and normal people will have the most use for it as it becomes more readily available. It can streamline delivery and make it easier and cheaper, which is the positive impacts it can have on a lot of people, but it also could possibly create job loss. But it does create a couple jobs in the programming sector and in the IT sector. My personal favorite, though, is the software engineer. You need to be able to develop and maintain the car's softwares, provide possible on the fly fixes remotely, which is a big aspect of this because if there is a car that you're getting readings that something's not right, something along those lines, you're going to have to be able to fix things remotely without allowing it to drive wherever you would typically need it. What you need is the coding and technological knowledge as well as on the fly thinking. You make about $110,000 per year, and usually it'll come from an information technology, computer science, or engineering background. Where are they using it? They're in developmental stages to be used by everyone, but currently they are only in testing, and there are not many, if any, truly autonomous vehicles anywhere on the road. Delivery is the most impacted market because it will become a big aspect of delivery features if it ever does become mass adopted. The three favorite uses for me are in the automotive industry, obviously. Emergency services, for example, you could have an ambulance that has auto drive and is able to do that job in a potentially safer and more efficient way, and in the delivery sector. The biggest challenge is the potential of job loss, but there also are other challenges and oppositions, like people are scared to have them on the road. Why are they using it? I chose a company called AvidX. They are one of the world leaders in AV development. They do have a hub in France, but it is one of their smaller hubs. They work for development in corporate settings, especially for autonomous vehicles. They were one of the developers for the small DoorDash robots that some college campuses have in the United States. They plan to have the first fully automated car within 5 years, but that does not mean it's going to be publicly available. One of their weaknesses is that the risk of the projects not being accepted publicly is extremely high right now, and that could put a big damper on a lot of their work. Some opportunities is that it could possibly be the first to publicly produce a fully automated vehicle should they meet that timeline. And their biggest threat is that there's a large amount of resistance to the potential development of autonomous vehicles. When are they using it? Mass adoption is going to take time, at least 10 years. It's very possible that it could be more because of the nature of the opposition. It can provide major implications in the delivery businesses. For example, DoorDash could become an autonomous delivery service that you just have somebody who has to drop the food off and pick it up. And one of the biggest oppositions is job loss in those kind of fields. A lot of people will use delivery to make ends meet, and this could be a damper on that, as well as the ethical and potential fear of these autonomous vehicles. How does it solve sustainable development goals in France? I think it's pretty clear. It leads to innovation and development in delivery and many other professions that require you to be mobile in your car. Two truths and a lie. Autonomous vehicles could cause job loss. AV implementation could take years to publicly happen. And France is the world leader. Thank you.